what we're doing with the Medicaid expansion is actually being able to move a population into an environment where we can treat them holistically and get them off these programs. If you ignore these programs, you're just going to have more people in prison, in jails. You're going to have more homeless that you're going to have to take care of, more ER costs. It's not like if you don't cover them, they're going to go live on an island somewhere. So by doing this is the most rational way to deal with societal problems and manage them in such a way that people can be made whole. And that's what it's really all about. And that's what we try to tell the legislature. Look at the bigger picture of these things. Okay, yeah.
How's your school funding plan, when you talk about income and capacity, how does that differ from the current state share index that I think also makes an attempt to get at that?
Well, because the income tax was only used to give people more money, not to take any money away. It was never used in both ways, that if you had more income, you would get less. Actually, the only way the income would work is to give you more. So it really fully integrates the impact of capacity based not just on property taxes, but income as well. And as Tim says, it's a variation from the median. So anything that is significantly varies are the ones that are affected. If you're close to the median, it has virtually no effect on you.
Governor, it looks like we're proposing some needs tests for seniors as far as retirement income credit, Social Security deduction,
right,
and senior credit.
Yeah.
Explain your philosophy.
Well, you're over $100,000 in retirement income. And, you know, we think that helps us to grow the state and bring in young people that can, help power and keep your grandchildren here or get your grandchildren to come here. I mean, we think it's a reasonable approach to be. Look, you cannot. We have a $500 million tax cut. Okay, net tax cut. Big chunk of it comes from savings, restrained spending, improvements of programs, and all that. But you can't get all the way here, just like they can in Washington, without tax reform. This is called tax reform. That's why I was saying it's almost a full employment plan for special interests, because they're all going to come running down here trying to get their stuff out. And that's why we can't. That's why we have gridlock in Washington, and we've largely avoided gridlock here. But I mean, just the thought that we haven't been able to pass a severance tax. You go to states that have it, and they can't figure out what the heck's wrong with us. Tax reform is important. Now, the first time we did our tax cut and our tax reform, people complained that we didn't include them in their ideas. So the second time we did it, we said, well, come on in and put your ideas on the table. You know what the null set is? It's the only thing the technique I learned in math. The null set is something that doesn't exist. And that's what the null set was that they laid on the table. They put no ideas on the table. So now we've come back with this, and what I would hope the legislature would do is to say, if you don't like this plan, give us a better one, because we're on the road towards moving Ohio into a top tier of the states in the country. Okay, hey, thank you all very much. Thanks for being